Hi everyone, I'm back with some more budget decor, seeing as you all really enjoyed the last video. So I'm using Poundland vase. This is DIY number 1. You're also going to be taking some of this wallpaper sticky vinyl thing. We're going to cut it to size and we're going to stick it just on this bottom half. Once you've got your strip, you need to cut a little bit off. So we're not going to stick it whole like this because it just won't work because of the way that the vase is shaped. So I'm going to cut a small bit off and then we will stick that on separately. So just peel it, and I'm going to be very careful doing little sections at a time, so just like this at the beginning. Line it up to the bottom of your vase. And then gently peel and stick as you go. Just try to get rid of any wrinkles that come up. If you need to pull it back up, do so. And then we're pulling away at the backing ever so gently, doing small sections at a time. So I'm almost done now. You can see I've got just one strip left to go, and I did cut some into strips just so that we can, tailor to the shape of the vase, because too many bubbles and wrinkles were getting in there. I also use this tool, so you can use like a debit card. And we're just going to cut off the excess. Now we're going to neaten the top using a washi tape, and that's again from PL. So here's our washi tape. Let's see, what way do I want it? This way. I'm going to do this the same way. You have to cut it up into strips. Strips at a time. So I changed the colour of my washi tape. This was also from Poundland, but you can use the slug barriers. They look kind of very similar. This was a little bit too thin, so it just didn't look that nice. You can see like the glass. So now we're going to paint the rest, and you can spray paint it. I'm going to be just doing it by hand using my bicarbonate of soda mix as well, just to give it that texture, because I really love that. Oh yeah, I used this paint in my last project, and it's really thick, so again I'm going to have to water that down using some PVA. Let me grab that. I really love this shade at the moment. Gonna need to get another one of these tester pots. They come in so handy, and you know what, they go a long while, they go a long way, sorry. I've used this for so many projects and it just doesn't seem to run out. Now it looks like it's finally almost done. I'm actually going to get all of it out because I think I'm going to need it for the vase. And I love adding the bicarbonate of soda. It goes all weird, the paint kind of goes bubbly and a little bit slimy. So I'm going to do several coats. It probably needs 3, and I'm going to dry it in between with my heat gun. You can just use a hairdryer. So here's coat Well, layer number 1 done and dried. Going in with my second one. This is going to be my third coat now. And then it's completely down to you what you'd like to add to your vase. So I added these in some dried wheat, then I ended up replacing it with some greenery. And then this is a completed project. It did take a while, but it was so worth it, and I'm really happy with how it came out. Again, I'm loving that texture of the paint. If you struggle a little bit, you can maybe use a flatter surface, like a tumbler for example. This had a curve, so it got a little bit tricky with adding the vinyl. Right, for the next DIY I'm going to be making use of this Poundland bowl and this thrifted teapot. I really love this bowl, by the way, like the shape of it. It looks almost handmade because it's uneven on the edges. I also like the gradient effect in there. You also want some soil, and you're going to fill the bowl up with your soil. You're also going to need lots of artificial succulents, but you can use real plants. I would love to, I just didn't have any on me, so I used what I had. If you're using a teapot like me, you want to move this soil around so that you basically have space for it in the center. So you want less soil in the center. And then I just kind of took a little bit more soil to cover the edges. I didn't want any of the bowls showing. And then this part is really simple. You're just going to be playing around with the arrangement. You can see Leo's tail popping up on camera there. So just have a go. You know, sometimes you're going to need to take things in and out. I just really wanted a lot of colours. I also played around with the sizes and the lengths of my succulents. And if you're wondering where I got them all from, I actually recently did a massive succulent shop with Zadil. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. Some of them I had from before, but the majority are all brand new. You can see I've got them in the packages. And here's a finished mini succulent garden. I really love all of the colours together, and you know what, this really adds a huge amount of like bright energy. It just adds that pop to the room, so it's going to look really nice on a table, for example, like a centerpiece. So this DIY is the most simple one, honestly. It's something I thought of there and then in the store. So I grabbed this and I liked the bamboo bottom, but I didn't like the white bit. It looked really cheap. And then I saw this and I thought, oh, that looks a lot better, but it also looks like it's missing something. So then I thought, well, why not buy both of these and basically swap them up. So I'm using the bottom, the bamboo bit, and then I'm going to stick it on to this glass. And these are actually supposed to be for like toothbrushes, but once we're done, it's going to be a really nice candle holder. So I'm just using my hot glue, but you can use super glue, and I'm just sticking that, making sure it's nice and centered. And then you can pop your candle in and you can use the real candle. It's all good and safe. And there you go. Doesn't it look so beautiful and high end? Only cost us £2. Well, really under it, because you're going to have the white bit, which I've actually filled with water, and I'm using it for my cats to drink from. But you can pop your toothbrushes in there, and yeah, I really love it, especially with the light off in the room. And then this is all of them all together. I hope that you have enjoyed watching. If you love budget DIYs, make sure you subscribe. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.